everyone, thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I am going to talk about what I do after a day of eating whatever I wanted, whatever you want to call it, if it's binge eating or if it's a cheat day. Yesterday I had a few of my mommy friends over and their kiddos, and we just had such a good time. So today I wanted to kind of reset my body, and this is basically what I do when I feel like I had so much fun the day before and my body is kind of feeling bloated, kind of yucky, and I want to get back to feeling cleaner on the inside and healthier. It's a really simple combination of being active and reaching for really light, clean foods and being a lot more selective with my choices. So I hope you keep watching if you want to get some tips and tricks. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Culture and this is my channel called Pretty Casual. I hope that you subscribe before you leave, and don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified when I post my videos. And now on with this video.
The first thing I start off with is some lemon water. It's such an easy way to just naturally detox your body. I have this citrus juicer that I bought from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I just add some hot water and I drink the whole thing before I start my day. The next thing is getting active. We have a treadmill in our garage, so I walked on that for about 20 minutes, and then I do a little combination of just some exercises, a little bit of yoga, some kind of like, I don't know if you'd call these calisthenics. I know that's so old school, but I just do a combination of exercises where I get my blood flowing, my heart going. I also do some core exercises, some ab work, a little bit of work on my back, and then I do some stretching at the end and just do a little bit of meditation, not too long because my kids are in the background and they're probably going to be screaming my name in just a minute here, but I do as much as I can uninterrupted, and then sometimes dogs will come in or my kids will come in and sometimes they'll join me or not, but I have to get active, especially after a day of eating pizza and drinking cocktails and having dessert. It was so much fun with my friends over, but I definitely needed to do this today to sort of reset my body. And then what I like to do is actually throw on a waist trainer. Now this one looks a little old and I have had it actually since I had my first baby, and she is now 6.5. So this has really come in handy. I actually took out the boning on the sides because I wore this so much that it started to poke me. And so I just pulled it out, and I actually like it better without the boning. It's still very, very strong, holds everything in. And I like this because it reminds me, that I am needing to make some healthier choices throughout the day. It helps me with posture. It helps me feel like everything's pulled in, especially when I'm like walking by a mirror or something. And it just feels really good to have that extra support. If you want me to do a separate review on waist trainers, let me know and I will put that together. I love them. I believe in them. And I'm so glad I've had this one. It's come in handy. I'll link similar ones from Amazon down below. And then next, I like to start out eating fruit. I love all kinds of different fruits, but this is what I had in my refrigerator at the time: some apples, mangoes, and watermelon. Our kids wanted to have some watermelon too, so if we eat it inside the house, I prefer to scoop it out like this instead of them making a big mess. So everyone just takes a fork and digs right in. This is really good and easy for your body to digest, and so I like to just eat fruit by itself. That way, everything from the night before has time to kind of move through the body, and then if I'm eating something, I want to make sure that my body's not working too hard. So fruit is a really great go-to in the morning if you want to be easier on your digestive system, on your gut. Fruit is the way to go. And speaking of digestive systems, this is a probiotic drink, and we usually have Yakult in our fridge, but at Costco they sell a giant case of this and it's called Cool Plus. So if you don't know anything about probiotics, it's really good for gut bacteria and your digestive system. And our kids love it too, so we all drink it daily, but especially when I'm trying to reset, I don't forget to drink one. And then later on in the day, when I'm hungry again, I try not to reach for anything, again, that's too heavy. So I like to choose something like cucumbers because it's very hydrating still, but yet it's so good. I love the taste of cucumbers. And then hummus. I just love a really good hummus. This one is just plain, but I love all the different flavors. And this is a great snack because you're getting some clean eating with the cucumbers, but you also get a full feeling with the hummus. And if you're anything like me, I have a sweet tooth, and sometimes I cannot help but find something in our house to snack on. So what I do to satiate my sweet tooth is I have a cup of tea. We have all kinds of tea in our house. This is white tea, we've got green tea, we've got black tea, we've got decaffeinated tea. Whatever I'm in the mood for, I make sure that I have it in my house so I don't gravitate towards something that is not healthy and it's a sweet treat. If it's earlier in the day, I don't mind having a little bit of caffeine, but if it's later in the afternoon, I always try to drink something that's decaffeinated. That's what I've been doing lately too. It's been crazy, but I've had a little bit more energy because I've been drinking less caffeine. So I have made a cup of this Earl Grey black tea decaf, and then I put in this hazelnut creamer. I've mentioned this type of creamer in my videos before. It's amazing, unsweetened, dairy-free, low calories, and it's so good. And if you don't like super sweet creamers, you have to try it. It's so good. And what I like to do is I froth it up with my little handheld frother that I bought on Amazon. I'll link it down below. And I just mix it in, put the hot tea, and it's such a good treat if I'm craving something sweet. But I know that it's much healthier for me, especially when I'm trying to take care of my body the next day after having sweets. Another thing I make sure I do is get outside, and again, being active, but doing something active where it doesn't feel like I'm actually working out. So this day we all went for a bike ride. We got some really cool electric bikes, which I'll actually show you in another video, but we got ourselves outside, breathing fresh air, doing exercise without even feeling like we're doing exercise. And then we decided to bring food along. So I had this really delicious salmon salad and just really light dressing. I avoided any carbs with my dinner because I had enough carbs with pizza the night before, and it was so delicious. And then afterwards, we just kept riding our bikes and went to the park. So it's great that after we eat, we're also getting our bodies active. And then after dinner, I always drink about a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of this raw, unfiltered, organic apple cider vinegar. And you can see I am almost done. I gotta get a new bottle, but there are so many benefits to ACV, which includes lowering your blood sugar levels. It also can help you lose weight, help you lose belly fat. I just really like it because I feel like it helps me digest my food as well. For some reason, I can't drink it in the morning on an empty stomach, which I know a lot of people do, but I've tried that several times and I get a major stomach ache. So I have to have something in my stomach before I can drink this, and it just makes me feel so much better, especially when I've had a night of just enjoying all kinds of yummy food and sweets and everything and cocktails. I like to drink mine with hot water, so it's kind of like a tea almost. It just helps me feel relaxed, settles my stomach, and I drink it right before I go to bed. So those are all the things that I do to help reset my body after a fun day of eating and drinking. I hope you guys picked up some really good tips. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next one.